First, the top headlines. Fierce gunfights reported at Sekmai Mamangching, no casualties so far. Women folk staged mass sit-in protest and shouted different slogans. Full curfew imposed in valley districts and Kuki inhabited areas as precautionary measure. No untoward incidents reported. And 5 MPs of Trinamool Congress arrived in Imphal, rushed to Jianthuiliu. Good evening, you're watching the primetime ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up to top stories. Fierce gunfight between suspected Kuki militants and Meitei village defense volunteers has been reported at Sekmai Mamangching, Imphal West today. According to a report called from the spot, the gun was started from last night. Though there was interrupted gunshots both from the suspected Kuki militants and defense village volunteers. However, the suspected Kuki militants fired bombs from the hilltops to the Meitei village last night. Our ELITETV news team was holed there and observing the situation. Meanwhile, some minutes ago, there was gunfight between the suspected Kuki militants and village volunteers. However, it was intercepted by the security force. Some minutes ago, our reporter Langanba reported this present situation of the gunfights there live. Let's have a look.
Tagachuri, Langamba Maruin of Zio Koi, Sekmai Mamangching has you come about Kuki Kulgi Manak to Dakan among the Kutongari have give Paute, Maruin and Aran Dandi, Horgana have the machine must come to give Paul Sulabani. How's the latest information Kay Langamba?
I don't know the pocket of Jam there. I am done the my governor, but there's no way you put a detail in when the governor there to the water, come there for the bomb attending around with the bomb from Kamna there. I do a machine Makatan, I don't know what must be. But the two Pastor Harry, but she might be Makachida, but she bunker, but they are Shida Hogi, state force and partially Aduga, Hoki, military, watching that. When I did sing a small Gana, Aduga, machine Makatan Hogi, state force happened that Hogi, Manipur police, I have Ziona, can put away.
Maruna Atoba paramilitary force in Assam Rifles, Aduga Kanakana Yawale, Assam Rifles Ki Gazu, Kutongna, Assam Rifles, to come to having Pausule, Katai Power Chumbale, Masiki Pause, Langamba.
Assam Labor, Makamasuki, I then have a Kuki Pulosiki, Ahoy Badani, Aduga Masida, Hodi, Niana, I never did Assam after they had a gift of the Pangado, such as later on come to the board, banana, to get power doing a come to within himself.
Marina Hosifa Uda, Quigi, Asopan, Aduga, Missimina Yawagi Pau, Hangbra, Karipau Langamba.
And she forgave in a day, I think Pado, the chicken to it, in a day, a commercial like Pau, Aduga, I see now the Pau, today, Madame Sedua, some Kayavida, with the Kamla Kutu Medina. I just open your own Magazu. I did not know you can with Nina or Pomabagi, Tanda, like a Varan and something.
How's Maruna Koi, Nangi background, Dakoi, no Mimakon, Kapagi Makondutai, Aduga, Hosifa, Makanamo, the Kutunga Ribra, Karipau Langamba.
Only a Kanamo, the Kutunga, never let an Akalani, kind of Kutunga.
Oi Makatana Koi, Langamba, Adumdagi, Abdel Lozage, Duga Chicken Lebu, Koi, Hausi Labor, Mapamsi, Mutakan, sounds clear, Webrina, Hausi, Humzi, Karai Zagano, Karai, no, have some Tamiramo, Langamba.
Oh, I know the minimum promise of might be non from one high, but the last Aduga, the guy in Hajir, Mapam Sidapagi, ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯨ ꯑꯁꯣꯛ ꯑꯄꯟ ꯅꯪꯗꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯜꯃꯦꯠ ꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯅꯕ ꯃꯔꯤꯛ ꯆꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯐꯣꯡꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯤ
ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯔꯤ ꯂꯥꯡꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯞꯗꯦꯠ ꯂꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯛꯃꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯠꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯍꯤꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯍꯨꯠ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯔꯥꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯂꯥꯡꯉꯝꯕꯅ ꯊꯝꯈꯤꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯉꯔꯥꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯦꯛꯇꯅ ꯍꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯕꯖꯥꯔꯕ ꯇꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯔꯛ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯅ ꯑꯇꯠ ꯑꯈꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯅꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯐꯥꯎꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯁꯣꯛ ꯑꯄꯟ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯁꯦꯐ ꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ लापना अखोई लेरगा मयामदा मरिक चुम्बा पाउगी थमनबा अखोई ngaire लेरी अखोई लेफ्टना अदुमा अखोई इलिट टीवी यंगबियु मयाम थागत
Many women folk stage sit-in protests in different parts of valley areas today. Placards with various slogans were displayed by the protesters. Speaking to media persons, the protesters expressed their resentment over the present state and central government for not providing peace in Manipur. Also in the news, Lamphel Supermarket Development Association and Khongnang Khong Mairapaibi Apunba Lup, Khomdram Silungba and Hijam Diwan Laikai jointly organized sit-in protest at Lamphel Supermarket. Placards with different slogans were displayed by the protesters and shouted different slogans. In Imphal East, sit-in protest was held at different places. Placards with various slogans were displayed by the protesters. Speaking to ELITETV News, the protesters expressed their resentment over both the state and central governments.
Masi phau da satharik hana sunabri thoron thongdoksina akhoi Manipur da tangdu leitadaba punsi ma pehele duna masda waraba akhoi mama oibisingna akhoi khairamban kaithel da leiba khairamban ima kaithel coordinating committee on for peace haba sina sibirakna akhoi ngasi mitham aji pangthok jaribani makhoi da saruk ya jaribani ado matung da su lakpa mitham sing da akhoi saruk ya jagani ado akhoi na makhata na hijaning ba mana Manipur government amadi India government anina masida athuba matamda waroisina ma pusanbirau
lan tawriba mayam si lepinaba angang mahi masing tambada kairiba leita laira mayam da kairiba mayam se si thuna santi pu haini akhoi se sologa lauge na khallaga leibani ba moisina akhoi je sukthok thola thingaga leireba sukthok thokbira kanona hairaga leireba
mani photo da koi
mayam da tawriba mayam se sologa je koi lauje ge khanjaraga leibani ado swai machin da bok laubi ganu haire lei manung da
Manipur iram da masel ta kai ba roi akhoi thawai se tha da su ngasi ima lebak ta ma ta thogani lobi sing chang na pom sita mapun sigi training amasung tawraktraba ichasingjene ima lepak ngakani haidana thoibase masida mama aikoisu loina support tawraga akoi nungmi kapa tambi ba lakpi roitana pilsachin hairani huje akoi kuding loina thoga iramdam se kanigani aduga MLA akoi gi leidiba singsina mana ta da badawna mamit da badawna yengjanaraga leidisi karigino nahan nambonda kuki mari pharaga por ibatugu yawrubatugu indan army gi dress sesale hairaga akoi nupi mayam ta tawdiba mayam di yung karino ba akoi meitei sida tawdiba mayam se asibu kananta ta dara baraba ngasi mantri mandon oiraga kayam leidiba mayam se suntumina leirak patara di merit pitai mejaw soidana hurakani.
At Samurao in Imphal West District, many womenfolk staged sit-in protest demanding no separate administration, implements NRC in Manipur and withdrawal of Seoul. The womenfolk shouted various slogans for bringing peace in Manipur.
Maira Paibigi, leader like the Habas of Manipugizu Legazi, leader like the leader like the Banata, whom Suzal Abaze. Asukimatic one, a quick hang a lazy never. Aduna, Maira Paibigi, leader like the Habase, Idang about the Maira Paibigi, Sap Manayeva. Leader Layeva. Adumaina, Manipuda Ladiba, Aquagi, Manti Mandon Jankaise, Masi, Sap Manana Punjan Bioba. Mana Congress ni aina BJP ni aina AP ni madu tofok piro haji rajniti haibasidi vote ki matam da decision bi hoba Iran ki matam da rajniti decision bi akroba ima ibn punamak thamoi chae ba koi rajniti di matam chala decision bi hoba aduna maira paibi na leader laite habado Iran ama issue ama la matam da di maira paibi sab mane ba aduna lairi ban na khoi mantri mandon jankhai se pullap punjan bi roba Aduga soidana Maira Paibigi Lingjel Manaba Asumaina Sa Mana Punjala Gadino soidana Maira Paibia Tobanga Sumaino Sungam Kaneva no Yakaji Pusana Biro Aduga Atuba Matamda Akwagi Manipur SMB Pamze Atuba Matanda Pam Paubio Adua Manipur Paza Hojak Wariba Kam Tena Wariba Zigi Akwagi Awabasi Kanabio Paza Mayana Pamba Punamaxi Pantobio Akwai Manipur de Enasi Salhan Bio Akwai Koki military singsi atuba matam da khoi maru phungna muthat pigo.
In the midst of the crisis besieging the state, government authorities have announced that there will be no coffee relaxation in Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching districts as well as Kuki populated districts today. This decision comes as part of the state's efforts to maintain law and order. The Kuki-Meitei conflict has caused widespread tension, loss of lives and displacement of population, exacerbating the already delicate situation in the affected districts. In light of the ongoing crisis, possible deterioration of law and order situation out of some protest planned for Wednesday, authorities took up the precautionary measures. The imposition of coffee restrictions aim to curtail potential incidents of violence and maintain peace in the region. However, it also poses challenges for residents who are already facing hardships due to the prevailing conflict and the resulting humanitarian issues. Now, in Imphal East and West, areas are deserted looks. We have reporters at both the districts.
Tampaki mafam kaya da paktaknana wakat mi pam na ba haiki adubu ngarang ahing pung tara aduai da district administrator nga pam da ba thodok thok pa yai haiduna khang hoduna Imphal East Imphal West amadi Kuki na namna taba mafam kaya da matam kaktana curfew lag thuki masina maram oiraga yamna achauba akaiba maui matam kaktana curfew thamjankiba asina chauna ahungba uri mi chatpagi chang hanthaki loinana dukan ayamba thongona ki Hojik Paubagi Oinadi, Palm the Big Todok Toki Relate, Hiramasi Matang the Bogdam Zeri Bichita Pongolina, Portia,
Representatives of United Naga Council UNC and Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity Kokomi met Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in the presence of Transport, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Minister Kashim Vashum, Nungba MLA and Hills Areas Committee HAC Chairman Dingang Lungangmai and Chandal MLA SS Olish on Tuesday afternoon and reached an agreement in connection with the killing of Maring Naga woman Lucy Marem. Following the agreement, UNC immediately called off its protest. Meanwhile, the body of Lucy, which is lying at Jennings Morgue, has been claimed today after conducting autopsy and the last rites was performed. The meeting of the legislators of the government of Manipur held under the chairmanship of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh took serious note of the heinous killings of innocent individuals that have been reported in recent times. The state government strongly condemns the killing of innocent individuals regardless of their religion, community and gender. It is crucial to take note that swift and efficient action taken up by the state security forces have resulted in apprehending the accused involved in these crimes, displaying a commitment to ensuring justice for the victims and their families. The state government affirms its unwavering stance against any form of violence and discrimination. More on news. In the connection with the attack carried out by a mob against IGP Zone 2 Kabib K and his escort personnel at Kwakaithal last night, 30 persons have been arrested, conveyed a press release issued by the police control room. It said that raids will continue to apprehend more people involved in a particular incident. All the 30 persons arrested so far were produced before a duty magistrate in Imphal West this evening. Of the 30 individuals, 4 were released by the court as they happened to be juveniles. The other 26 were remanded in police custody for 4 days till July 21st. After Kuki INPI Manipur's the apex body of Kuki tribe statement specifically seeking a separate state under Article 3 of the Constitution in light of the ongoing conflict in Manipur, signs of fissures are starting to appear among Kuki Zo civil society organization and councils about the specifics of how they want to be separated from the state of Manipur. The Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum in a meeting on Monday decided to specify that they too are seeking a separate state or a union territory if a state is not agreeable. According to their spokesperson Ginza Wolzong, while the Zomi Council apex body of Zo tribes has taken the position that specifics of autonomy can only be discussed once dialogue begins with the union government. It added that it is not part of the ITLF. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy के लाकतोरी session 2023-24 के admission हौजरे Institute asi Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized तौरबा amati 5-year service complete ओइरबा Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani class 12 pass तौरबा mahairoi singna tungge afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna ming chanbiba yaragani male and female punna apply tauba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course singi khudong chaba leijari course sing atudi international air hostess training airport operation staff training ground handling loina soft skill career counseling interview skill spoken English and Hindi grooming guest lecturer session resume making mock interview service classes first aid interview preparation Zumba class swimming class amati airport visits institute asiki staff single loinana placement assistance ki damag Imphal amati atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amati online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 7005970470 natraga 8132092225
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibusing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle khong hamba nungai tabasu numit manga nigi manungda fahanba ngamle piles haibadi nungsang na basu chama da chama fahanba ngamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal da lehenba ngamle umnamak natural oiba anoba hidak makal singna laying jabani Hakchangda sokadaba side effect amata leite. Makatana hidak chabagi mathausu tararoi. Akopa moral gidamak ngasi maglengsin birau Diabetes Hospital, Jennings Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Welcome to UNACO College Kongman, a co-educational college affiliated to Manipur University, offering BA, BAc courses, regular classes with continuous evaluation, high-end technology-aided teaching, transportation, hostel and paying guest facilities at nominal cost are available. Session begins on 31st July 2023. Registration and admission is continuing.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. 5 MPs of Trinamool Congress have arrived in Imphal to stalk situation of Manipur. After arrival at Imphal International Airport, they left for Churachandpur. Before they left for Churachandpur, they spoke to the media persons. Please have a look.
Our visit starts. We want to assure the people of Manipur that our leader Mamata Banerjee, our leader Abhishek Banerjee want peace in Manipur. We want to hear and listen to all the groups because we want everyone to coexist in this state. So we are due to take a helicopter to Churachandpur and then we will come back and we will go to some of the camps in Imphal. We are meeting the governor. The time has not been fixed, but they've been assured that she will see us in the evening. That is our tentative program, and we will be staying tonight. Our leader Mamata Banerjee has told us that we must meet all groups, all communities, all factions, people of all religion, all NGOs to get what is the ground reality. Because Parliament is where the voice of this country is. And we will stand by the people of Manipur in the parliament. That's our strict instruction from our leader Mamata. That the Prime Minister of India in the last assembly election of Manipur said that peace is the main reason to vote for BJP. But today it is seen that this government, the central government and the state government has somehow not been able to contain the situation. I come from Assam. I have seen thousands of people from Manipur going into Assam and Silchar, Gachar, in relief camps. We have seen on television, thanks to our media friends, that thousands of people are in the relief camps. We will go to all relief camps of all factions.
Relief materials were distributed to the relief camp opened at Kurkul AC Boys Hostel by ICDS 2016 batch. H. Sita, wife of Social Welfare Minister H. Dingo, also took part in the distribution.
Kasi koi lakchar bise Sir Dingo ki makha de lebiri ba tung relief camp Kurkul da hangjaba koi 2016 ki base ICDS ki koi social welfare ki makha de lebiri ba government Manipur ki koi staff singna koi lanjiner pa adum relief camp de lebiri nusiraba ahlaman chinau sing imai ben singda koi angam mateng pang lakcham wakhalon si huji koi government ki service ta lejara su natraga koi Manipur praja ama oina huji awana tariba sing sida koi angam mateng kitang do oibasu pang ngam oijage na lakcham.
The newly built Surat Diamond Bourse in Gujarat has surpassed US Pentagon to become the world's largest office building, CNN reported. The 15-story complex, which will be inaugurated later this year, has 9 rectangular buildings connected to a central spine. It has over 7.1 million square feet of floor space and was built at a cost of approximately rupees 3,200 crore. Addressing a meeting of 38 political parties in Delhi, PM Narendra Modi said in the third term of NDA, India will become the third largest economy. Indian economy moved from 10th place globally to 5th during NDA rule, he said. For NDA, it is nation first, security of the nation first, progress first and empowerment of people first, he added. BJP and its NDA partners criticized the opposition, saying giving a new name to their alliance will not change their character, and 2024 Lok Sabha battle is going to be Bharat Mata versus India. Opposition parties had to kill its existence and acquire a new identity even when those who are part of it haven't changed, BJP's Amit Malviya said. More on news. The world should get ready to face increasingly intense heat waves, the United Nations World Meteorological Organization warned on Tuesday. The warning came as countries across the northern hemisphere reeled from soaring temperatures. In the short term, the recently declared El Nino is only expected to amplify the occurrence and intensify of extreme heat events, the WMO said. Stability AI CEO Ahmad Mostaq warned that majority of outsourced programmers in India may lose their jobs within the next a year or two, as artificial intelligence AI plays a larger role in software development. In India, Mostaq said outsourced coders up to level 3 programmers will be gone in the next year or two. In France, you'll never fire a developer. After the alliance of opposition parties for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections was named India, BJP's Amit Malviya on Tuesday criticized them. The same players regrouping under a different name won't make them any more credible, he said. The future of our country is too precious to be risked with one of the self-serving corrupt dynastic parties, he added. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Fierce gunfight reported at Kahmei, Mamangching, no casualties so far. Women folk staged mass sit-in protest and shouted different slogans. Full curfew imposed in valley districts and Kuki inhabited areas as precautionary measure. No untoward incidents reported. And 5 MPs of Trinamool Congress arrived in Imphal, rushed to Jianthuiliu. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.